Of all the ancient Greek philosophers who would be terrible at social media, there is one who would be really good at it. It's not Plato, it's not Aristotle, it's not Socrates, it's Heraclitus. The reason I say Heraclitus is that his surviving work, which is all fragments, appeals so deeply to our desire to take a short form piece of content and extrapolate a bunch of other stuff out of it. Similar to how the medium of short form content precludes the development of a complex and fully fleshed out argument, so too does taking a single fragment of Heraclitus and trying to figure out what he was talking about. But as people who get their news on TikTok, so too do people who get really obsessed with Heraclitus think that they can have a full understanding of whatever these people are talking about. Take, for example, this fragment. Souls smell in Hades. Yes. The sun is the width of a human foot. The dry soul is the wisest and best. To give a couple examples. And now many of these sound quite nice, but we have to remember, we have no idea what he meant. These were all part of like an actual book where everything like fit together well, even narrative, one might say. But this book itself did not survive, and what we do have are these fragments that we get quoted in the works of other authors whose works did survive. And the authors that quoted them are not necessarily using them in the context in which Heraclitus used them. They might just be using them to show off their literary knowledge, or to say something that they think sounds cool. So we have to remember that while it's fun to imagine whatever he might have meant, we don't know. Just like it's fun to imagine that a 3-minute video might have every possible nuance and angle considered in like, a 700-page book would, but at the end of the day, they just don't. My point in saying all this is just to remind you of the limits of certainty and how rarely we can actually apply certainty to any situation, any philosophical text, to any argument we come across. We can take all the evidence we have and make our best guess, but that does not equate to certainty. Really what it is it's just belief. And belief is wonderful, but it's not certainty. And now tell me, is your soul wet or dry today?